call and response across the night. Your voice, my guiding light. The quieter divides into this evening, standing on opposing sides. One voice calls into the darkness, another faithfully replies. This antiphone of Christmas singing fills the night with sacred sound, while outside the stars are falling, scattering light across the ground. Antiphone means voice against voice, a conversation made of song. In this calling and responding, I have found where I belong. Antiphone of falling stars, your love calls out to mine, and I answer with my whole heart across the span of space and time. Every question finds its answer, every search is destination. In the antiphone of winter is our love's manifestation. One side sings of weary travelers seeking shelter from the cold. The other answers with a welcome, arms and doors thrown open bold. I hear a story in this music, how you called when I was lost, and I answer with my footsteps, never counting up the cost. Antiphone means never solo, always part of something more. In this calling and responding, I found what I was looking for. Antiphone of falling stars, your love calls out to mine, and I answer with my whole heart across the span of space and time. Every question finds its answer, every search is destination. In the antiphone of winter is our love's manifestation. The meteor shower peaks at midnight, streaks of silver cross the black. Every falling star a promise that love always circles back. As the antiphone concludes, voices joining into one, I realize that every answer was a new question just begun. Let the voices keep on calling, let the answers never cease. In the antiphone of love, and every conflict finds its peace. Stars keep falling, wishes granted, heaven listen above. In the antiphone of Christmas, we discovered perfect love. Antiphone of falling stars, your love calls out to mine, and I answer with my whole heart across the span of space and time. Every question finds its answer, every search is destination. In the antiphone of winter is our love's manifestation. Call to me across the night, I will be your answering light. Ancient chants on frozen bread, love that conquers even death. I hear the Gregorian melodies floating from the abbey walls. Snow is falling on the courtyard where the faithful heed the calls. Robed in white against the winter, voices blend in sacred sound. Every note becomes a snowflake, settling a holy ground. These chants have traveled centuries, preserved in stone and song, and now they carry my devotion to where your heart belongs. Gregorian Winter fill my soul with harmonies divine, ancient prayers in modern moments where your spirit touches mine. In the resonance of ages, in the hush Winter raises both his arms, and silence fills the space. Then voices swell like ocean tides, pure worship and pure grace. I close my eyes and see you clearly, standing in the quiet loft. Your smile is warm as summer, though the winter air is soft. These chants were sung by saints and sinners, by lovers lost and found, and now they weave our story in their everlasting sound. Gregorian Winter fills my soul with harmonies divine, ancient prayers in modern moments where your spirit touches mine. In the resonance of ages, in the hush before the hymn, Gregorian Winter shows me how deep this love has been. On Christmas morning, Mass concludes with hallelujahs bright. I step outside into the snowfall, bathed in winter light. The chanting fades but never vanishes. It lives inside my chest, carrying your love within me until I find my rest. Let the monks keep singing always, let their prayers ascend the sky. In the Gregorian Winter, our love will never die. Stone by stone this I be standing, note by note this sacred song. In the Gregorian of loving is where we both belong. Gregorian Winter fill my soul with harmonies divine, ancient prayers in modern moments where your spirit touches mine. In the resonance of ages, in the hush before the hymn, Gregorian Winter shows me how deep this love has been. Ancient chants still fill the air, our love beyond compare. Where the first flake touched the earth, you show me what love is worth. Legend says there is a mountain where the very first snow fell, and if lovers make the journey, it will break all winter spells. So I set out in December, climbing paths of ice and stone, searching for the sacred summit, though I traveled all alone. The shrine appeared at midnight, carved from crystal pure and clear, and I knew within that moment you had always led me here. At the shrine of the first snow, I laid my heart upon the altar, promising to love you fully, never let my devotion falter. Pilgrims come from distant places, seeking blessings from above. At the shrine of the first snow, I found the genesis of love. The priestess there wore silver robes, her voice like winter wind. She asked me why I climbed so far and where my path had been. I told her of the love I carry, how it guides me like a star. She smiled and said the shrine had called me, knowing who and what you are. She blessed me with a falling snowflake, the very first one of the night, and told me that your love would keep me warm against the cold and bright. At the shrine of the first snow, I lay my heart upon the altar, promising to love you fully. sacred snowflake, frozen perfect against time. Every Christmas I remember how I knelt upon that stone, giving thanks for loving you, never truly being alone. Let the shrine stand for ages, let the legend carry on. At the place where winter started is where our love was drawn. First snow falling soft and gentle, first love pure and true. At the shrine upon the mountain I was consecrated to you. At the shrine of the first snow I lay my heart upon the altar, promising to love you fully, never let my devotion falter. Pilgrims come from distant places, seeking blessings from above. At the shrine of the first snow I found the genesis of love. Where the first flake kissed the earth, our endless love found birth. Mm-hmm. 4 weeks counting down the grace, I see heaven in your face. The first candle lit in purple represents the hope you gave when you walked into my winter and taught this frozen heart to brave. Outside the world prepares for Christmas, hanging lights on every tree, but the brightest illumination is the flame you lit in me. Week by week the wreath burns brighter, day by day my faith grows strong. In the season of expecting I have waited for so long. The advent of your soul arrives like snowfall in the night, quiet, gentle, covering my darkness with your light. I count the days until I hold you in this holy time of year. The advent of your soul reminds me heaven sent you here. The second candle burns for peace, the calm you bring my restless mind. The third for joy that overflows from love I never thought I'd find. Children build their snow angels, pressing wings into the white. I press your memory to my heart and hold it close and tight. The calendar counts down to midnight when the world will celebrate, but my heart already knows the gift was worth the longest wait. The advent of your soul arrives like snowfall in the night, quiet, gentle, covering my darkness with your light. I count the days until I hold you in this holy time of year. The advent of your soul reminds me heaven sent you here. The fourth candle represents your love, the fire that will never fade. As Christmas morning finally dawns, I'm grateful for the choice we made. The manger holds the sacred promise, new beginnings wrapped in hay. And in my arms I hold you closer on this blessed Christmas day. Let the season wrap around us, let the snow fall where it may. In the advent of our love, in every moment is a holy day. Ring the bells of celebration, sound the trumpets, raise the song. In the advent of your spirit, I have found where I belong. The advent of your soul arrives like snowfall in the night, quiet, gentle, covering my darkness with your light. I count the days until I hold you in watching, waiting for the birth. Heaven coming down to earth. We gather in the ancient sanctuary, holding candles in our hands, waiting for the stroke of midnight, when the holy child lands. Shadows dance upon the frescoes, angels painted centuries past. In this vigil of the Nativity, we have found our home at last. A vigil lasts for patient watching, eyes fixed on the eastern star. In this waiting I discovered you were never very far. Vigil of the Nativity, holding breath for something new. In the hour before the miracle, all I see is you. Shepherds watching over slumber, wise ones following the light. In this vigil of December, you became my holy night. The priest reads from the ancient gospel, words that millions know by heart, of a baby in a manger who would give the world a start. I listen with a different hearing, finding meaning on my own in this story of devotion. Seeds of our love have grown. The vigil lasts for faithful waiting, trust that dawn will come around. In this patience I discovered everything I ever found. Vigil of the Nativity, holding breath for something new. In the hour before the miracle, all I see is you. Shepherds watching over slumber, wise ones following the light. In this vigil of December, you became my holy night. The clock strikes 12 and voices lift in celebration of the birth. Peace descending like the snowfall, blessings covering the earth. I turn to see you standing near me, candlelight upon your face. In this vigil of the Nativity, we have found our saving grace. Let the vigil last forever, let the waiting never end. In the Nativity of loving, strangers have become best friends. Angels singing in the rafters, starlight streaming from above. In the vigil of December, we are witnesses to love. Vigil of the Nativity. Night prayer begins its gentle call. Your love covers all. The final prayer of day is Compline, when the faithful seek their rest. I kneel upon a cold stone chapel, with your name upon my chest. Outside the blizzard rages wildly, but within these walls is peace. The brothers bow their hooded heads, and all my wandering cease. Compline us for safe protection through the dangers of the night. In this prayer I wrap your memory, hold it close and hold it tight. Compline of the frozen heart, melts away my deepest fears. In the final prayer of evening, I release my silent tears. You became my benediction, blessing spoken in the dark. Compline of the frozen heart, left upon my soul its mark. The candles flicker one by one as midnight slowly nears. This ritual unchanged for centuries has witnessed countless tears. I think of all the souls before me who have knelt in this same place, asking heaven for a blessing, seeking comfort, seeking grace. Compline, ask for morning mercies, that the dawn will find us whole. In this prayer I give you everything, my body, heart and soul. Compline of the frozen heart, melts away my deepest fear. In the final prayer of evening I release my silent tears. You became my benediction, lessons spoken in the dark. Compline of the frozen heart, left upon my soul its mark. When the final amen fades and silence fills the room, I stay behind to watch the snow fall, dancing past the ancient tomb. Christmas morning waits in slumber, just a few short hours away. But here within this Compline moment, forever I could stay. Let the night prayer keep on speaking, words of comfort, words of calm. In the Compline of our loving, you became my healing balm. Snow falls soft against the window, stars appear and disappear. In the Compline of December, I know you are always near. Compline of the frozen heart, melts away my deepest fear. In the final prayer of evening I release my silent tears. You became my benediction, lessons spoken in the dark. Compline of the frozen heart, left upon my soul its mark. Night descends on sacred ground, in your arms peace is found. Where polar nights last weeks on end, you became my dearest friend. In the far north where winter lingers and the sun forgets to climb, stands a cloister made of timber, weathered by the weight of time. Sisters that have kept their silence for 100 frozen years. But when I arrived at Christmas, they sang hymns that dried my tears. In the land of midnight darkness, where the aurora paints the sky, I discovered that your love was the reason stars hang high. In the cloister of the midnight sun, where darkness reigns supreme, your love became my only daylight, brighter than any dream. The sisters taught me how to listen to the whispers in the eyes. In the cloister of the midnight sun, your heart became my paradise. They showed me manuscripts illuminated, gold leaf catching candlelight, stories of devoted lovers who survived the polar night. I saw our faces in their pages, drawn by hands now turned to dust, proving that this kind of loving is sacred. And it's just in the land where time moves different, hours blur and merge as one. I discovered that your presence is my everlasting sun. Sun, where darkness reigns supreme, your love became my only daylight, brighter than any dream. The sisters taught me how to listen to the whispers in the eyes. In the cloister of the midnight sun, your heart became my paradise. The Mother Superior blessed our union, a story finally told. When spring arrives and light returns here, I will carry what I learned, that even in the darkest winter, the flame of love has always burned. Let the polar winds keep howling, let the darkness do its worst. In the cloister of devotion, your love quenched my deepest thirst. Northern lights are dancing slowly, green and violet overhead. In the cloister of our making, every word of love is said. In the cloister of the midnight sun, where darkness reigns supreme, your love became our only daylight, brighter than any dream. The sisters taught me how to listen to the whispers in the eyes. In the cloister of the midnight sun, your heart became my paradise. Where the sun forgets to shine, your love is always mine. Night prayer begins its gentle call. Your love covers all. The final prayer of day is Compline. When the faithful seek their rest, I kneel upon the cold stone chapel with your name upon my chest. Outside the blizzard rages wildly, but within these walls is peace. The brothers bow their hooded heads, and all my wandering cease. Compline asks for safe protection through the dangers of the night. In this prayer I wrap your memory, hold it close and hold it tight. Compline of the frozen heart melts away my deepest fears. In the final prayer of evening, I release my silent tears. You became my benediction, blessing spoken in the dark. Compline of the frozen heart left upon my soul its mark. The candles flicker one by one as midnight slowly nears. This ritual unchanged for centuries has witnessed countless tears. I think of all the souls before me who have knelt in this same place, asking heaven for a blessing, seeking comfort, seeking grace. Compline asks for morning mercies, that the dawn will find us whole. In this prayer I give you everything, my body, heart and soul. Compline of the frozen heart melts away my deepest fears. In the final prayer of evening, I release my silent tears. You became my benediction, blessing spoken in the dark. Compline of the frozen heart left upon my soul its mark. When the final lament fades and silence fills the room, I stay behind to watch the snow fall, dancing past the ancient tomb. Christmas morning waits in slumber, just a few short hours away. But here within this Compline moment, forever I could stay. Let the night prayer keep on speaking words of comfort, words of calm. In the Compline of our loving, you became my healing balm. Ancient chants on frozen bread, love that conquers even death. I hear the Gregorian melodies floating from the abbey walls. Snow is falling on the courtyard, where the faithful heed the cause, rode in white against the winter. Voices blend in sacred sound. Every note becomes a snowflake settling on holy ground. These chants have traveled centuries, preserved in stone and song, and now they carry my devotion to where your heart belongs. Gregorian winter fills my soul with harmonies divine, ancient prayers and modern moments where your spirit touches mine. In the resonance of ages, in the hush before the hymn, Gregorian winter shows me how deep this love has been. The cantor raises both his arms and silence fills the space. Then voices swell like ocean tides, pure worship and pure grace. I close my eyes and see you clearly, standing in the quiet love. Your smile is warm as summer, though the winter air is soft. These chants were sung by saints and sinners, by lovers lost and found, and now they weave our story in their everlasting sound. Gregorian winter fills my soul with harmonies divine, ancient prayers and modern moments where your spirit touches mine. In the resonance of ages, in the hush before the hymn, Gregorian winter shows me how deep this love has been. On Christmas morning, Mass concludes with hallelujahs bright. I step outside into the snowfall, bathed in winter light. The chanting fades but never vanishes. It lives inside my chest, carrying your love within me until I find my rest. Let the monks keep singing always, let the prayers ascend the sky. In the Gregorian winter, our love will never die. Stone by stone, this abbey is standing, note by note, this sacred song. In the Gregorian of loving is where we both belong. Before the dawn breaks cold and blue, I wake to pray for you. 3 in the morning, church bells ringing, calling faithful from their beds. I wrap myself in woolen blankets, ancient prayers inside my head. The monks are gathering in the chapel, red like ghosts against the cold. I join their number in the darkness, seeking truths that must be told. Matins is the prayer of watching, keeping vigil for the light. In the coldest hours of Christmas, you become my guiding. Matins in the snow, I lift my voice before the sun, singing praises for the love we share, for everything we have become. The cantor leads us in the chanting, Latin phrases fill the air. Matins in the snow reminds me you are with me everywhere. The psalms speak of shepherds watching flocks beneath the starlit sky. I think of how you watched and waited, never asking reasons why. Frost has painted all the windows, turning glass to lace so fine. Each pattern tells a different story, but the best one here is mine. Matins is the prayer of hoping, trust that dawn will come again. In the coldest chapel, never feeling quite alone. The crucifix above the altar catches first light from the east. In this holy Christmas moment, I am both the blessed and beast. Let me sing until my voice breaks. Let me pray until I'm still. In the Matins of our loving, I surrender to your will. Dawn is coming soft and gentle, pink and gold across the white. In the Matins of December, you transform my dark to bright. Mountains in the snow, I lift my voice before the sun, singing praises for the love we share, for everything we have become. The cantor leads us in the chanting, Latin phrases fill the air. Matins in the snow reminds me you are with me everywhere. Morning breaks on frozen ground. In your love my soul is found. Where the first flake touched the earth, you showed me what love is worth. Legend says there is a mountain where the very first snow fell, and if lovers make the journey, it will break all winter spells. So I set out in December, climbing paths of ice and stone, searching for the sacred summit, though I traveled all alone. The shrine appeared a midnight carved from crystal pure and clear, and I knew within that moment you had always led me here. At the shrine of the first snow, I lay my heart upon the altar, promising to love you fully, never let my devotion falter. Pilgrims come from distant places, seeking blessings from above. At the shrine of the first snow, I found the genesis of love. The priestess there wore silver robes, a voice like winter wind. She asked me why I climbed so far and where my path had been. I told her of the love I carry, how it guides me like a star. She smiled and said the shrine had called me, knowing who and what you are. She blessed me with a falling snowflake, the very first one of the night, and told me that your love would keep me warm against the cold and bright. At the shrine of the first snow, I lay my heart upon the altar, promising to love you fully, never let my devotion falter. Pilgrims come from distant places, seeking blessings from above. At the shrine of the first snow, I found the genesis of love. I descended from the mountain, changed forever by the climb, carrying the sacred snowflake, frozen perfect against time. Every Christmas I remember how I knelt upon that stone, giving thanks for loving you, never truly being alone. Let the shrine stand for ages, let the legend carry on. At the place where winter started is where our love was drawn. First snow falling soft and gentle, first love pure and true. At the shrine upon the mountain I was consecrated to you. At the shrine of the first snow, I lay my heart upon the altar, promising to love you fully, never let my devotion falter. Pilgrims come from distant places, seeking blessings from above. At the where the first flake kissed the earth. Our endless love found birth. Longest night becomes my prayer, finding you waiting there. On the darkest night of winter, when the sun retreats from sight, I discovered something sacred burning in your inner light. Ancient stones stand in a circle, marking where the old gods prayed. Now I stand among their shadows, unafraid and unafraid. The solstice turns the wheel of seasons, darkness yielding to the dawn. In this moment of transition, something beautiful is born. Solstice Sanctuary holds me in the balance of the night, where the old year meets the new one, and the darkness learns the light. You became my winter temple, where my wandering soul can rest. In this solstice sanctuary, I have found my sacred quest. Through its once lit fires, here to guide the sun back home again. Now your love becomes my bonfire, melting all my frozen pain. The village sleeps beneath the snowdrifts, dreaming of the Christmas morn, while I keep my midnight vigil, waiting for the light reborn. The stars align in ancient patterns, constellations tell our tale of two hearts that found each other when all other lights grew pale. Solstice Sanctuary holds me in the balance of the night, where the old year meets the new one, and the darkness learns the light. You became my winter temple, where my wandering soul can rest. In this solstice sanctuary, I have found my sacred quest. When the first rays break the skyline, painting gold across the snow, I will thank the gods of winter for the love they let me know. Every solstice I return here to remember how we start. The longest night gave me forever when it led me to your heart. Let the darkness hold no power, let the cold winds blow in vain. In the sanctuary of your loving, I am sheltered from the rain. Light the candles for the turning, light them one by one. In the solstice of our story, we are never quite undone. Solstice sanctuary holds me in the balance of the night, where the old year meets the new one, and the darkness learns the light. You became my winter temple, where my wandering soul can rest. In this solstice sanctuary, I have found my sacred quest. Longest night now turns to day. Your love lights my way. Behind these walls of frozen stone, I found a love to call my own. stands a monastery of ice where broken hearts find cure. I climbed for 7 days in winter, following the northern star. The brothers that were waiting for me, knowing I had come so far. They showed me to a chamber carved in glaciers old as time. And there within the frozen silence, your memory became mine. In this monastery of ice, I learned the sacred art of love, where snowflakes are the only prayers sent to heaven up above. The corridors of crystal hallways lead me deeper to the core. In this monastery of ice, I find what I've been searching for. The abbot speaks in ancient riddles, wisdom frozen in his eyes. He tells me love is like the winter, it transforms but never dies. I meditate beside the altar, made of permafrost and faith, seeing visions of our future in each breath that turns to rain. The manuscripts preserved in cold tell stories of the heart, how lovers brave the harshest storms when they refuse to part. In this monastery of ice, I learn a sacred art of love, where snowflakes are the only prayers sent to heaven up above. The corridors of crystal hallways lead me deeper to the core. In this monastery of ice, I find what I've been searching for. On Christmas Eve, the monks gather, singing hymns in candlelight. Their breath creates small clouds of blessing, floating upward in the night. I add my voice onto their chorus, singing words meant just for you. And somewhere in this frozen temple, I believe you hear them too. Let the ice preserve our story, let the cold protect our flame. In this monastery of winter, we will never be the same. Holy, holy is the silence, holy is the frozen air, holy is the love between us, sanctified in winter's care. In this monastery of ice, I learn the sacred art of love, where snowflakes are the only prayers sent to heaven up above. The corridors of crystal hallways lead me deeper to the core. In this monastery of ice, I find what I've been searching for. Behind these walls, I finally see your frozen love has set me free. Before the dawn breaks cold and blue, I wake to pray for you. 3 in the morning, church bells ringing, calling faithful from their bed. I wrap myself in woolen blankets, ancient prayers inside my head. The monks are gathering in the chapel, breath like ghosts against the cold. I join the number in the darkness, seeking truths that must be told. Matins is the prayer of watching, keeping vigil for the light. In the coldest hours of Christmas, you become my guiding sight. Matins in the snow, I lift my voice before the sun, singing praises for the love we share, for everything we have become. The cantor leads us in the chanting, Latin phrases fill the air. Matins in the snow reminds me. don't speak of shepherds watching flocks beneath the starlit sky. I think of how you watched and waited, never asking reasons why. Frost has painted all the windows, turning glass to lace so fine. Each pattern tells a different story, but the best one here is mine. Matins is the prayer of hope and trust that dawn will come again. In the coldest hours of winter, your love heals my deepest pain. Matins in the snow, I lift my voice before the sun, singing praises for the love we share, for everything we have become. The cantor leads us in the chanting, Latin phrases fill the air. Matins in the snow reminds me, you are with me everywhere. When the service finally closes and the brothers shuffle home, I remain inside the chapel, never feeling quite alone. The crucifix above the altar catches first light from the east. In this holy Christmas moment, I am both a blessed and peace. Walking past a spiraling, where does the journey begin? In the garden of the old cathedral, carved in snow, a labyrinth waits. Pilgrims walk its winding pathway, contemplating love and fate. I enter at the outer circle, following the frozen trail. Each step brings me closer inward, where the heart reveals its tale. The labyrinth is not a maze, there is only one true way. Walking meditation inward on this blessed Christmas day. In the labyrinth of winter light, I find you at the center. Every turn I took in darkness led me where your love could enter, spiraling toward the sacred middle, where the truth is finally shown. In the labyrinth of winter light, I am never walking alone. Snow crunches soft beneath my footsteps, breath hangs crystal in the air. Other pilgrims walk beside me, lost in their own silent prayer. But my prayer is just one name, repeated with each twist and bend. You are both my destination, you are both my start and end. The labyrinth demands surrender, trust the path will lead you true. Every winding revelation brings me back again to you. In the labyrinth of winter light, I find you at the center. Every turn I took in darkness led me where your love could enter, spiraling toward the sacred middle, where the truth is finally shown. In the labyrinth of winter light, I am never walking alone. I reach the center as the bells chime, announcing Christmas has arrived. Standing in the heart of mystery, feeling blessed to be alive. The path now spirals back outward, but I carry what I found. Your love inscribed upon my spirit, forever hallowed ground. Let the labyrinth keep turning, let the pilgrims find their way. In the winter light of loving, every night becomes a day. Walking in and walking outward, death and birth and death again. In the labyrinth of Christmas is where our love begins and ends. In the labyrinth of winter light, I find you at the center. Every turn I took in darkness led me where your love could end. Soaring toward the sacred middle, where the truth found this sacred space.